Hi Libra, this will be your reading for April 1st through the 10th. So we will go over love, we will go over singles, and also work and career. So first we're going to start with love, and then we'll see how that works. We'll go into the others. All right, Libra, love, please. Show me Libra and the person they are dealing with in love. The person, their partner, they are dealing with in love. Libra, please. Libra's energy, ties and shadows for this first part of April, please. For Libra and love. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the Moon card, the Fool card, okay. Three of Cups, the Wheel, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, and we have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, all right. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, possibly Pisces, Aries. Those were the ones on the board. Okay, so, well, and the deck. So the whole situation here to me revolves around the moon and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the moon is typically, it can indicate secrets and things of that nature, you know, secret kind of behavior, that kind of deal. I don't necessarily sense that so much. I think it's just more because the moon card's been coming up a lot for the readings this month. And I don't think it's like everybody out there holding I mean, everybody does hold secrets, let's face it, sure, you know, that's fine. But I think it's more about there's information being shuffled about right now in the universe, if you will, you know, that just isn't quite known to you yet. But things are, because we've got all these major planetary things happening right now. A lot of planets in retrograde, a big relationship transit going on in the 7th house. So I think that this is that's why I'm drawing this card a lot, is because the universe is shaping things up for us, but it's like information that's not quite known yet. And probably a lot of us, I think that's why, because I read a lot of comments too on different, not just my own videos, but because I watch a lot of tarot on YouTube as well. And, you know, I notice a lot of people commenting, like they have this sense of something that is changing, but they can't quite put their finger on it, right? So that's the moon card energy to me. That's what's coming out here in this reading. And that makes sense because we have the Wheel of Fortune here too. So something is, you know, it's probably not this week, you know, or this period of time of this reading, but it probably is at some point this month, okay? So there's something not quite shown to you yet, and it will be made available soon. And the wheel is starting to turn. And the Wheel of Fortune is a good card. So there's something here that's about to change, or at least get the ball rolling and spinning towards something that will lead you into a new direction. This literally could be moving, all right, because you do have some movement cards in here. And I like it because they're moving towards the future. They're not moving back towards the past where you've already done that before, okay? So things are moving forward. So I do like that energy. So this King of Wands, you know, I feel like this kind of sector is probably someone. So I don't know if that is you or if it's the person you are dealing with. But I feel like, you know, the King of Wands to me is they're kind of, you know, they're charming. They're kind of good looking. You know, if they're not like classically good looking, there's just something magnetic about them and charming. And they kind of know it. And they have like an ease about their personality because it's not like a cocky confidence. It's more of like an earned confidence because they kind of are that, you know. And with the Three of Cups underneath, I mean, it would be really easy to go third party with this, with the Three of Cups and the Moon card, but I'm really not sensing that. I think that the Three of Cups is more about kind of just partying and having a good time, you know, and socializing and just kind of being at ease with things and kind of enjoying life right now, you know. So somebody is in that mode in this scenario. The other person is more about charging forward and like leaping into the unknown and let's go. You know, they have like a lot more less ease about their stance and more like, you know, let's go, let's move this forward, let's, you know, it's kind of like an unease, if you will. So this person's at ease and this person's at unease, you know, but not uncomfortably. It's like they're excited, or they feel a sense of urgency, you know, to like push things forward, because somebody here probably senses that this is something, you know, and that this is the right time. But here's the thing. So whoever that may be, like if that's you or, you know, whatever, it's not that it's not the right time, okay? But there's more to this story than meets the eye. All right. So I get the urgency of wanting to push things, you know, something forward and so forth. But again, the moon card is still saying there's just a little bit more that needs to be added to this recipe, okay? And then that wheel will turn and you guys will, you know, move forward and that sort of thing. So, you know, it's a little bit, and I think that's why the Two of Pentacles is here, along with the Four of Swords and the Hanged Man, because it's kind of like, it's difficult because one of you really wants to get going. You know, the other person is just sort of enjoying where things are at, like enjoying dating, enjoying, you know, going out and that sort of thing. The other person wants to move forward. But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's sort of, it's an act of balance right now. And the Four of Swords is about just kind of meditating and not really introspecting or analyzing or anything like that. It's more about like kind of just letting go and letting things come to you in meditation. So it's not really like an action, okay? It's just sort of like a release of like not thinking about solutions or how to move forward or how to do things right now, okay? Especially with the Hanged Man here as well. So, but then things will take off, as you know, like I said, I feel like there is, yeah, definitely, you have the Ace of Pentacles coming up with the Star card, okay? So, but it's about, I'm surprised Temperance isn't here, which is the card of patience, you know, and soulmates. But, you know, I do feel like that is kind of the vibe of this. It's about, you guys are kind of in different places right now, but there's going to be some information made light soon, and that is going to carry this into a different direction. Now, whether that is a fantastic direction or maybe it's not such a fantastic direction, but it really is necessary kind of direction, you know, who knows? The information is not here yet. But right now, it's not a time to like charge forward and try to get reactions or get things done or, you know, that kind of thing. Now, if you are actually moving, like if you're a couple and you're pretty stable or whatever, and you're actually moving, that's fine. I mean, you know, and I'm not saying don't move, you know, wait or anything like that. But there probably is, though, still some element of this where there is a little bit more information that's not quite known to you yet. So I would just say with the Wheel of Fortune here, it kind of ties in with karma with me sometimes. So I would say, you know, there might be, especially this monkey is blindfolded. I just noticed that on top of the wheel. So it's like, it's similar to the moon. Like they can't see quite yet what it is, where this is going, okay? So it's like, just give things a little bit of time. Make sure you have all the facts, you know, that kind of deal. So, all right. Let's see, single Libras. Whoops, hang on. Okay. All right, single Libras for the 1st through the 10th. 1st through the 10th, single Libras. Single Libras, singles. 1st through the 10th, please, for single Libras. Okay, well, all right. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. We have the Empress card, ooh, and the Sun card. Uh-oh. Okay, with the 7 of Cups at the bottom. So for some of you, I mean, I know you generally, most of the people who watch are probably a little bit older and this isn't going to be valid, but for some of you who might be younger, there's definitely pregnancy indications in this reading, okay? It's like the Two of Cups, a connection, the Empress card, and then the Sun card, which is a baby, right? And the Empress stands for pregnancy. But, you know, for some of you, it may not be. But that could be, something that could be going on here, especially with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, because it's like, whoa, what do I do now? Kind of thing. But for others of you, this is like the most fantastic singles reading ever. Okay, ever. Although it would have been cool if the Two of Cups was at the end, but it's okay. Either way, you have the Two of Cups, so you've met a connection here, all right, or you're going to, whatever. But it probably, most likely, this will resonate if you've just met someone, all right. The Empress card, wow, fantastic. New beginnings, new starts, abundance, growth. It's the fertility card. So it's like things are fertile now, things are going to be, it's beauty, it's all those types of things. Taurus and Leo are factored here. So let's see, and possibly Cancer as well. With the Sun card, this is just, it's like you feel happy and joy and like almost like a rebirth again. And it's just very positive and glowing and fantastic. So there's really nothing I can add to this. It's like the best cards you wouldn't want to see in any type of love reading, right there. So there you go. Go Libra. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And the Emperor just fell out. So the Emperor is stability, okay? Sometimes it's a marriage card to me also, and it just fell out. So there you go. And the Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom, which is also like sort of a a wife card to me, or a mother card also. So that ties into that pregnancy stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to work and career for Libra. Wow. God, you guys are simple. Man. Oh, I shouldn't have said that before the career reading, should I have? Now we'll have like another 30 minutes. No, just kidding. All right, April 1st through the 10th for Libra in career, please. Libra in career, 1st through 10th. 1st through 10th, very clear answers, please, for Libras watching this video. Libra regarding their career and workplace, 1st through the 10th. Okay, almost there. All right, career. Okay. One more shuffle and we're good. Okay, so we have the Magician, we have the High Priestess, wow, the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, oh my God, how many people are in this reading? The 10 of Coin, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, with Justice, which is your card at the bottom of the deck. All right, wow. So, okay. So here's where the complication comes in. But this is good. All right. So actually, I'm going to clarify one card before I get started. You have the Magician and the High Priestess right in the center. This is like freaking awesome. So it's like high work. It's magic work, whether you know it or not. There's magic involved in this, whatever this is. If this is a partnership, this is like a hella, a partnership. This is, you two are just matched, like completely. Let me check one card here though first before I continue. Queen of Swords. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. All right. Page of Swords, World. That could be interesting. All right. Hang on one second. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody coming up. I was going to tell them I was doing a video. Oh, okay, let's see. So, Hanged Man, interesting. So this is going to be a little hard to interpret because you have 1, 2, 3, you have 4 people in this reading. You have 2 queens and 3 queens and 1 king. So I definitely see some sort of partnership. Everybody's peers here. Everybody's on the same page. But the Queen of Swords, I can't quite nail because it's not you, even though it's air because it's in your outward environment. So I'm not quite sure where that fits in. So this can be a little difficult to translate, quite frankly, because there's so many people involved. And as a general reading, I don't know, I can't ask you, like who they are, right? Or like give you everybody's traits and then you can tell me who they are, that kind of thing. It's just not going to work. So, I mean, all I can say is right here in the center. I mean, there is the opportunity here to manifest. Somebody has the ability to manifest and somebody has the ability to like intuitively guide that manifestation. So if you are partnering with someone in some way, or partnered up with someone, this is like a very, very strong match. Okay. Somebody here is super intuitive and has a lot to offer, but with their intuition, and someone has the ability to get it done. Okay. So, I mean, this could be a combination of you. And if this is, then you have like, if these are both just your qualities, you're not like going to, start a partnership with someone or anything like that, or you're not working closely with someone, and this is just your energy. You have the ability right now, and it's a window. All right, it's a window. So take advantage of this window and start intuitively picking up on what it is that you need to manifest, because this is like a gift. Okay. So use it well. All right. Again, I see lots of like equal ground for people here, because it's all queens or a king. So everybody's like on the same level. These are all peers. Um, you have a victory card here, with the chariot card. It could be too, like just commuting a little bit, short trips, something like that. The 10 of coin is in your position. So this is like major stability. Okay. Major, this is, possibly purchasing a home. This is possibly a home-based business that you've started. This is, it's in improvements to the home. It's having major stability. Okay. Now you do have the Queen of Swords in your outward environment, and I really haven't figured out what she's about. The Queen of Swords is very strategic. I mean, it would normally be you because it's air sign, but since it's in the outward environment towards you, I'm not sure. I mean, it could still be you, because all these queens could be you. This king could be you, the magician, the high priestess, all. So I'm not really sure. The Queen of Swords typically has to do with things that are very logical, very blunt truths, sometimes a little disciplinarian, a little harsh. And I mean, they can cut people out, all right, but I don't see any evidence here of like firings or anything like that. So I'm not really going that route. I do see them like really deliberating. Like I feel like this is the weakest link in this reading. All right, whoever this Queen of Swords is like the one that's kind of bringing this reading to the weakest part. Like not maybe putting in, not being able to see things from all different perspectives, and putting in effort, but not the right effort. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Or they could just be making a misjudgment about you. That could be too. This could be, because the Queen of Swords, like I said, is a little bit of a harsh, with words. Sometimes, I mean, they can. The good side is they are very strategic. They really, I mean, they do communicate. It might be blunt and harsh, but it's very truthful. So I mean that's the positive traits. So they might be like guiding you to. I mean, on the other side of the coin, this could be somebody, if it's looked in a good light, that they are offering you very constructive, very, very constructive criticism about looking at things from a different perspective, and really like putting in the effort. Like if you think that you've put in like a lot of work, it's like, yeah, but there's, you got to work right. I mean, there's people who like just work and work and work and work, but but that doesn't necessarily mean they're working rightly. So it could be constructive criticism in that respect too, that you receive. Now, your outcome card with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a good card. It's about looking towards the future. It's like global type, activity. Holding the world in your hands, and like, what do I want to do with this? Do I want to expand and do things overseas? Do I want to connect with these people who are over here, over there? It's worldly type vision. Okay, so it's very, very positive card. And you have the Hierophant. So again, just more like magic and stuff with this. The Hierophant, a lot of times to me, is in a career reading. A lot of times it just means feeling, it's like a large company or a large organization. But this struck me as more of a blessing, because a Hierophant is sometimes a blessing, okay, to go forth, go forth into the world. So, either way, it's very, very positive stuff, very heavy energy, very, like, I feel like there's a window here for you, Libra, that can, like, really bring this into being, this 10 of Pentacles, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you got anything out of this video at all I ask is that you could maybe leave like a little comment in the section, even if it's just hi or, you know, thanks or whatever. Just not looking for compliments, just looking for activity, because it helps my YouTube channel grow. So thank you guys, and I'll see you for the 10th through the 20th videos soon. All right, thanks, and have a fantastic week.